morning, good morning. I am at work and I brought a large jar of homemade beef bone broth for lunch today, for half of my lunch, and I made a nice sausage. I have 1 ounce cheese in here, and this is our shared refrigerator, and I have this nifty little lunch pail. I have here, so I'm going to I have my creamer in this nice little container. It used to be my Alisi pesto. Anyway, let me put my stuff in the door here. I kind of have a shelf of goodies with my name all over them, but people do use them. Not so much in our department as in other departments. But as you can see, I've got hot sauce and some Bragg's Amino and some Primal, my salad dressing and that kind of thing in here. Some Frank's Red Hot sauce for my chicken. Anyway, I am going to put my stuff in my little bag. I've got my mayo in here. Chosen foods. I've got a holy guacamole in case I get hungry. I've got some sauerkraut from yesterday that I'm going to put on my little brat right there. I've got some Kerrygold butter that I always have on hand. And in here, I've got some cocoa butter nibs. I put those in my coffee. Taste delicious, and they give me that delicious fat that I need. I've got some horseradish mustard. I've got a jar of pickles. Let's see if it's not focusing very well. And I have my organic French's yellow. Oh, this one's 365 organic yellow mustard. Tastes like French's, but anyway, it's delicious. So I keep all these things in here. If somebody wants to borrow something, I'm more than happy to loan it. Unfortunately, we had somebody that was coming in and eating food, so that's not good. So anyway, I'm gonna put my stuff back in. I got my cream out. I found some organic pumpkin spice coffee, and here at work we have a Keurig. Hard to do this. Get in there. It's hard to do this. These little boxes are great for kids that are in college that share refrigerators because it is a wonderful little thing. You get air circulating, you put your name on it, and nobody can get in it unless they know your combination. So I'm going to take my cream and I'm going to go into my office and get my little Keurig tab to go make coffee. Here is my pumpkin spice Keurig little cups that I'm going to, hopefully they taste good. I just opened up the box, hard to get out. Organic pumpkin spice from Sprouts. And this is my magic cupboard full of all my good stuff. I don't know if you can see, but I've got balsamic, olive oil, MCT oil back here, some apple cider vinegar. I have Louisiana hot sauce. I've got my cup. I've got my blender. I also have my MCT oil powder and my chocolate base. I have my pink Himalayan salt, my Ultima replenisher. These are my electrolytes. I have, when I bring eggs, I actually make deviled eggs. Dillweed downstairs, we have a lovely salad bar, and they always have eggs in there, deviled eggs. So if I feel like it, I can make my own. I have a little bit of cayenne pepper in case I need some. A little bit of cinnamon in my coffee. And then I have some Lost River seasoning. This is great seasoning. I get it from Idaho every year where my sister lives. She sends me it. I don't know if you can see this, but there's no MSG in this, and it's really good. It's premium table salt, garlic powder, ground savory, onion powder, celery powder, black pepper, red pepper, and other natural herbs and spices. No MSG. So if you're ever in Idaho, you guys want to get some of this Lost River Valley salt. Anyway, I'm going to take my coffee cup and I'm going to go over and make myself a cup of this delicious pumpkin spice. There we go. So this is really nice for work. Got little creamers, little half and half, flavored, which I won't drink. Anyway, I've got my little pumpkin spice. Oh, it's not focusing. My little pumpkin spice. Okay, so I've got my coffee all ready. Give it a little bit of cream. Give it some of my English toffee. Can't see it. English toffee stevia. I think you have to have two hands. Anyway, if you hold the spoon with one hand and you put the little blender in, it stops the vortex from going and exploding out over the top of the cup. But obviously I can't do it one-handed. Sorry, folks. Anyway, this is pumpkin spice. This is my fair trade pumpkin spice from Sprouts. Let's take a test. Taste it. Ah, ooh, ooh. That is good, folks. That is great pumpkin spice. So I just ordered 2 eggs over medium with a slice of cheddar cheese at work. And they've got like a little condiment. They've got mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup in the cafeteria. They've got this little silverware dispenser. And it's a really nice deal. I think these will be $2.62 with tax, I believe. Anyway, I'm going to go upstairs and eat them now and put some delicious Himalayan salt on it. Okay guys, I am ready for lunch. I nuked my bratwurst or sausage. I sliced it in half, nuked it for 45 seconds with my Coastal sharp white cheddar cheese on top. Then I put 1/4 cup of sauerkraut on top after it was done. I have a side of horseradish mustard. I have one of those mini cups from Holy Guacamole. It's about 1 ounce. And then I put yellow mustard on top. So this is my lunch, folks, and I'll see you a little later for what I ate for dinner. Just got home from work and I'm going to be making lamb tonight for dinner. And I stock up on New Zealand spring lamb when it's available and I just pop it into the freezer. So I defrosted 2 Simple Truth natural lamb and I'm going to get these ready. What I like to do is kind of do a, see if I can open these things up. I like to do kind of a Greek style. I like lemon and olive oil and a little bit of oregano and rosemary on my lamb. So I'm going to get these open. These are lamb shoulder chops. Lamb shoulder chops. And then I also have lamb rib chops. Rib chops are the best, but every time I go to the store, I grab like the last 1 or 2 of each, and I went every single day for a week and only got like 1 or 2 packages at a time. So, because everybody grabs it. So I got these at Fry's, which would be your Kroger's, I guess. So let me get these out of the package. I love, love, love lamb. And then this way we'll have enough for leftovers for lunch tomorrow as well. Look at those. Oh, how pretty are those? Yeah, I crave lamb. It's something that I just truly love. I love lamb stew. I love lamb. So my mother's lemon tree, she lives around the corner from us, and here in Arizona, the lemons, tangerines, oranges, and grapefruits are going to be ready in November, December, but my mom had 2 lemons on her tree. She's got a ton of green ones. I mean a ton, but look at how big her lemons are. I was so jealous of these when I lived in Washington because we paid $1 a lemon and they were dinky little teeny things. These are wonderful and they're full of sweet, juicy deliciousness. So I cut one in half and I'm just going to sprinkle lemon around the lamb chops. I just think it tastes really good with the lemony taste. I'm going to turn them over. Get the rest lemon on them. Look at that, just full of juiciness. Look at that. Oops, get those seeds off. And let me grab a towel real quick because that lemon was really juicy. So now I'm just going to take a little bit of, I like the Kirkland extra virgin olive oil. It says exactly where it's from. It gives you the date, the harvest, and it gives you the lot number and the best before. Olive oil is not like wine. Olive oil oxidates, so you have to use it as soon as you get it, because the minute you open it, it starts oxidizing. You want to keep it in a dark, cool place. You want the bottle to be dark as well. You don't want to leave this out on your counter, folks, because the light, any sunlight, can help oxidate it. So when you get your olive oil, make sure you use it within, I would say, a couple months at the most. So anyway, I'm gonna drizzle this, a little bit of olive oil on each one. And I really don't need to put olive oil on the bottom of it because I'm cooking this in the air fryer, and our air fryer is wonderful. I just want to give a little bit of olive oil to the flavor, mix it in, and it's really good. Now, I really like rosemary, and actually, I grow my own. I bought an original bottle of rosemary, but the rest is right outside. I grow it right out front, and surprisingly enough, in Arizona, rosemary grows wonderfully. And of course, mine's organic because I grow it knowing I'm going to be using it for cooking. I'm going to use a little bit of leaf oregano on this. Not too much, just enough to give it some flavor. A little bit of, now this is mixed. This has Redmond real salt and Himalayan pink salt in it, so it's kind of a mixture of both. I have it on fine. I'm going to put a little bit of black pepper. Love pepper. I have this on really fine ground. I love pepper, but I hate when it's coarse ground because it gets stuck in my teeth. I know, TMI. Anyway, I'm going to turn this over. There's enough olive oil on one side, and actually in the air fryer it kind of pulls the oil into the hot air and dissipates it, not dissipates, but moves it through the entire meat when it's cooking. Plus this was sitting in it. You can see by the glossiness that it already has that on there. Give it a little bit of lemon. Look how much lemon is still left in this half of a lemon. I mean, seriously. Nothing is more irritating than when you spend $1 for a lemon and you go to squeeze it and nothing comes out. You know, you stick your fork in, you're grinding it because you spent $1 on the stupid lemon and nothing comes out. I've had more of those in Washington State than I can shake a stick at. So here in Arizona, love it. And lemons are beautiful. So anyway, I'm going to put a little bit of oregano leaf on here. I'm going to put a little bit more rosemary on here. I just love rosemary on lamb. Oh, one thing I forgot. Got my granulated garlic from Costco, Kirkland brand, love it. I just think everything goes better with garlic. Garlic, look at that. Now it's ready to pop into my air fryer. I don't heat my air fryer up or anything. I just put my stuff right in it and turn it on and cook it. And these were sitting out and we're getting room temperature so they cook a little bit more evenly. And doesn't that look lovely? Oh, look how pretty that all looks. So I'm going to pop it in. I'm going to pop it in at 400 degrees. Probably 10 minutes right now. And I'll come back after I figure out what I'm going to do for my side. See you in a little bit. The air fryer just went off. I had it on 10 minutes on the first side. I'm going to check it and let's take a look and see what it looks like now. Oh yeah, look at that. So I'm going to turn them over. Turn them all over. Turn the little pork chops over. These are like my favorite. Harry and I are going to have to arm wrestle for this.
I'm drooling.
Well, the camera's kind of in my way, folks. Sorry. I'm usually not this klutzy, but we want to get you guys a good picture. Okay, I'm going to put it back in. And I think I'm going to cook this one for, I like mine a little pink. So maybe 7 minutes just to see what that looks like. We'll come back in a minute. Okay, I decided I bought this tri-colored cauliflower. So it's got the purple cauliflower, yellow cauliflower, and the green cauliflower. I guess there's a little bit of white in there as well. I've already got my olive oil and Kerrygold butter. As most of you know by watching my other videos, I like combining extra virgin olive oil with a little Kerrygold butter. I do everything on medium, and it really cooks well and it doesn't burn. So I'm going to do all of these veggies because it's just my husband and I, but we can have leftovers tomorrow. So I'm going to put them in the pan, frozen. Look how pretty those are. Look at that. The colored ones are supposed to have, you know, more antioxidants or flavonoids or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to put a little bit of garlic, a little bit of garlic granules. I'm going to put, I love this organic no salt seasoning by Kirkland. It's delicious. I use it on everything, so I'm going to put a little bit of that on here. And I also like Bragg's nutritional yeast, something left over from my vegan vegetarian days. It's delicious and it's very healthy in nutrition. It has a lot of the B vitamins in it. It's got zinc in it. It's got all the little vitamins. Can you read that? And it doesn't take a lot, and it gives it really good flavor. I'm also going to use, I made I made some beef bouillon. Beef bone broth the other day. And I'm going to use some of this fat that comes to the top of it in here. And I just put a little bit of the broth in here. Just give it a little bit of flavor when it steams. And then I'm just going to cover it and let it get warmed up. And we'll see you back in a minute when everything's ready and I plate everything up. Well, the timer just went off, so I'm going to get the lamb out now, and I think we're going to eat these little chocolates first because they are so darn delicious. Excuse me. Let me get some of the vegetables over here. Now, some people like their cauliflower firm. I tend to like mine a little bit more on the soft side. Look how pretty that is. What a pretty color. That's something great to serve for guests. And I believe I got this at Costco. They came in a large package with, I think, 3 or 4 containers of it. Well, I'm going to give it a taste test, folks. I already tasted it. It was delicious, a piece. Just to make sure that it was cooked the way I like it. And look at this, delicious. Just a little bit pink. Just a little bit pink. See the color? Yep. It is melt in your mouth tender. Garlic, olive oil, lemon, rosemary. All the flavors are there, folks, but the lamb is absolutely delicious. Let's taste some of this, the tricolored cauliflower. I'm going to try the purple. Tastes like cauliflower. Actually, I think it's a little bit more flavorful, maybe because of what I put on it. But it's really good. And I think it's very pretty. Anyway, I just wanted to let everybody know as a wrap up that the beginning of this, I actually tried to film what I ate at work in a day, and it's hard because people were coming by and I was trying to talk softly, so I hope it works out for everybody. I kind of showed you my little lunch pail. I showed you my cupboard where I keep all my stuff, and you absolutely can do keto at work. And I just want to thank everybody for being here and watching us. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and ring the bell so that you get notified whenever I've updated and put on a new vlog. See everybody tomorrow.